Jason. Hello, Jason.
Hi, Dr. Fleck.
Haven't seen you in a while. How are things going?
Fine.
How's high school football team? Still playing?
Yeah.
Any more problem with your shoulder?
Nah, it isn't bothering me.
Good. So I understand you're having some sort of problem with your groin.
Yeah, well, that's what I told the nurse. Actually, it's some stuff coming out, and I didn't know what to do.
So you're having some discharge from your penis.
Yeah.
Well, you did the right thing by coming in, Jason.
Okay.
So how long have you had this discharge?
It started a few days ago.
And have you been sexually active lately?
Well, I'm very careful. I know about the AIDS, the HIV and stuff. And can I ask you something, Dr. Fleck?
Of course.
I was hoping that you wouldn't tell my parents I came here today. I know you see them from time to time.
Jason, this is just between you and me. Anything we talk about in here is private. Your medical records or any tests that we decide to do are completely confidential.
Thanks.
Now, to begin with, I need to get a little more information. A few things about your sexual history, what you've done sexually. Would that be all right with you?
Shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know I have to go through this today. I thought I could just get a shot or something. Are you sure everything is a secret?
Jason, I won't tell anyone. You have my word. And I think you know that a shot is probably not the best form of treatment. Don't you think we should talk about this a little?
I don't know, maybe.
Jason, I'm here for you. I'm your family doctor and I want to help you.
I know. Yeah, I had sex.
Did you practice safer sex? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, you mean condoms?
Yes, that's one form of safer sex.
I know I should have. I just didn't have a chance.
Is this a regular partner?
Yeah. I mean, no. I mean, I sure hope we keep everything a secret. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure, Jason. Why don't you go ahead and tell me?
Everything. The test, me coming here today. You know, I don't want to hurt anyone. You know, I don't want to shock them. I don't want them to hate me. The guys, coach, my dad. Look, Dr. Fleck, I need you to know I'm not some sort of... I mean, it was just someone I met.
Okay. Was it a man or a woman?
It's another guy.
It's okay, Jason. I understand.
It's just that the guys on the team are pretty rough on guys like that. You know, guys that are different. Everyone looks at them weird, calls them names or whatever. Homos, fags, queers. I don't think they understand their point of view. They're just different.
That's right.
There's this one guy at school that's different. He got beat up. Some guys beat him up after a game one night. He didn't come back to school for 2 weeks. I think he's dropping out of school. I think he lives with his aunt because his dad threw him out of the house. I don't know. I don't need this. I got plans. No one else knows. Now you know, but I mean, I like girls, all right, just not like that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, girls are always asking me out when the teaming happens. There's this one girl. I'll probably take her to prom because, well, it's a tradition, and my mom's always talking about prom and your date and how it's traditional, and I know she'd like that. I don't know. I just feel like I can't talk to anyone. My friends on the team are all straight. So I went to this bookstore. That's where I met Paul, this guy. And he goes to college, and so I went over to his place. I haven't seen him in a while, though, since we, you know. But it was just a few times. Dr. Fleck, I wish I didn't have to be like this. I just don't fit in. I mean, I don't think I ever thought, oh, I think the gay life is fun. I think I'll be gay. I mean, if being gay is a choice, then why would I choose it? Is there anything you can do to change me? Just make me like my dad, like Coach, like the other guys at school. Shit, sometimes I feel life isn't even worth living.
Jason, you sound very frustrated. I can hear the disappointment and the sadness in your voice, and I can see that you feel hurt and confused about a lot of things that are going on with you right now and at your school.
Yeah.
And I'm very sorry about that. But I do believe that with time and some help, you'll start to feel a lot better and you'll see that life is well worth living.
I don't know, maybe.
What you're going through right now, Jason, doesn't only pertain to people who are gay, but to any young person who's discovering something profound about themselves. Unfortunately, where sexual orientation is the issue, do you know what that is? Well, where sexual orientation is the issue, society has a long way to go, and change doesn't happen as quickly as we would like. It must be very difficult for you being with your friends and your teammates when they act the way they do toward other people just because they're different.
Yeah, it feels like they're cutting me down.
Sorry about that. Jason, I want you to feel safe and know that you can talk to me about any issues that you have. Jason, you have a few issues to deal with, but I want to help you.
Thanks.
But first, we need to address the condition that brought you in here today. And to do that, I need to get a little more information. Would it be all right with you if we talked a little more about what you've done sexually?
All right.
Thank you. I know you mentioned that you met this man, Paul, in a bookstore.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that you haven't seen him in a while. Can you tell me how long your relationship with Paul lasted?
A few weeks, that's all.
And what did you do sexually? Was there oral sex or anal sex or other things?
Yeah, just oral and anal.
Okay. And have you had a sexual relationship with anyone else within the last year, male or female?
Oh, a friend and I fooled around, but nothing serious. Then Paul.
What does nothing serious mean?
You know, sort of played with each other and masturbated, I guess. And didn't do anything else besides kissing.
Okay. Well, this helps me to put things into perspective, Jason. I appreciate you being open with me. And again, everything we talk about here today is completely confidential.
Thanks.
A little later, I'd like to talk to you about other forms of safer sex. But remember, no contact without a condom, okay?
Okay.
Good. Now I feel we should get started on those tests and see where we are.
All right. I just hope I don't have HIV.
Well, there are many potential reasons for penis discharge, so let's not think the worst, okay?
Okay.
First, I'd like to test you for the most common things that cause penis discharge. And then we'll see the results for all the tests, including the HIV test.
All right.
Good. Now I would like to address some of the other concerns that you told me about in confidence today. Have you had a hard time sleeping lately, Jason?
Yeah, it's hard to get to sleep at night. I just can't stop thinking about this.
Must make you feel tired a lot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And do you find yourself crying when you're alone sometimes?
Yeah, but don't tell anybody.
Jason, you know that I won't. I am concerned that you sometimes think that life isn't worth living. Do you feel strongly about that?
I don't know.
Have you ever thought about taking your own life? Or thought about running away?
Sure, but I guess not really.
All right. What about thoughts of hurting yourself or others, your parents, your friends?
Not others. Myself, yeah. But I feel better after talking with you.
Good. As your family doctor, I want you to feel that you can see me and talk to me about any issues that you have.
Thanks.
You're not alone, Jason. There are a lot of teenagers and adults who are dealing with what you're dealing with now. For a short time, they may feel stressed or depressed. And I think that you might be experiencing some depression now. I'd like to give you a name of a group that helps teens when they're dealing with these issues. Also, I'd really like you to see someone on our staff who can help you with those feelings. We have some great doctors and health educators who have a lot of experience with those issues and concerns. I think they'd be very helpful to you now and in the future.
About being gay?
Yes, and some of the issues associated with being gay that have been troubling you lately.
Okay.
Thank you for opening up and sharing your innermost feelings. I think that in time you'll start to feel a lot better about what's been going on with you.
Thanks, Dr. Fleck.
What do you say we get started on those tests?